I'm slow, right?
Mentally.
Oh my God, mentally, okay. I'm talking about I'm slow in the boxing ring, right?
Mentally.
I'm talking about the boxing ring, what you was talking about. I'm slow, right?
Mentally.
Okay, you're gonna see. I promise you're gonna see.
Teo, to Shakur's point, you seem to be the guy that rises to the level of your competition. When you were going against Loma, people felt you were the underdog. Josh Taylor, the same thing. And those are the fights where you really showcased your skills and abilities and upset the odds. Is this another fight where you're coming in there with that mentality to upset the odds?
Just put them in front of me and I'll beat them. Not about the odds. It's about, I guess defining them. You define the odds. Everybody's against you, great. That's when you know you're doing great. I put a thing out there. It's like, if you want to be liked in this sport, be a good boxer. You want to be loved in the sport, be the best boxer. But if you want to be hated in this sport, including the odds, be the greatest.
This sit-down interview looked calm on the surface, but don't be fooled. The tension was real. You could feel it the moment they started talking about the past. Amateur days, promotions, who got pushed first and who felt ignored. That's where things started to heat up.
Yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if it's 2011 or 2012 National Junior Olympics or Junior National Golden Gloves. And I remember seeing him. He was wearing a white tank top. I think it was red. And he was just whooping on dude bad. And that's when I noticed we were both cleaning up our divisions leading up to the finals. He ended up winning. I ended up, coming in second.
Did you first become aware of Teo?
It's so crazy. So like when I first kind of got aware of Teo, it was probably before he even knew me. But I used to get on YouTube and I used to watch like the DMV fight, and I seen one of his fights up there and I kind of watched them. That's when I kind of got first with the Teo. But when I finally first met him, probably was the same time he talking about.
Shakur casually admitted he felt a little jealousy back then. Teofimo quickly fired back, saying he never cared. And just like that, the conversation stopped being about boxing history. It became about ego, pride, and old wounds that never fully healed.
I was good with Teo. I thought Teo was a little jealous of me. That's what I thought.
Yeah, he was getting the fights you were calling for Loma. He got Loma.
Yeah.
Did you see him as a future foe?
I think that everything just plays out the way it does, and eventually we would end up meeting up with her. Eventually, I had never seen any jealousy in my part with him. I mean, for crying out loud, he fought for Team USA. He got a silver medal. And,
not during them times though.
And the whole thing
not
was
during them times.
pushed.
I'm speaking on the times where I felt like you had a push start. You got you used to be ahead of me far as like ESPN only like black fighters and all that kind of stuff. And when you said that, I kind of felt like it was a shot at me. So I felt like it was a little bit of jealousy.
No, give it F. That's all. Just didn't give enough about it.
Then Teofimo started talking about knocking Shakur out or making him quit. You could feel the room tighten instantly. Shakur didn't raise his voice. He stayed calm, almost cold. He simply responded by questioning whether Teofimo really thinks he's slow. That's one of those comments that can come back to haunt someone on fight night. Teofimo sounds like a man defending his territory. Like this is his house and someone is touching his furniture. Shakur sounds like someone who has waited years for this moment and doesn't care whose house it is.
You feel when you hear a guy say, stop you, but he might make you quit in the fight.
Make me quit is crazy. Like, I don't got no quit in me, but it's cool. He's supposed to feel that way. Like, he's supposed to say the thing. He's not saying nothing out of the ordinary or something that I didn't expect. Only thing that I kind of took away, he got on a podcast, I want to say he said that I was slow. And that's the part where I'm like, okay, he's going to be very surprised come fight night to where it's like, you wrote I was slow? Like, is that something like you put in your brain and thought it was about to come out there and work?
If things got this sharp across a podcast table, imagine what 12 rounds in the ring will feel like when words no longer matter. And while all this tension plays out on camera, there's something Teofimo should really be paying attention to. Shakur isn't talking much. He's relocating. He's training in Colorado Springs at D1 training, working in thin air where fatigue doesn't negotiate and weaknesses show up fast. That's Terrence Crawford territory. You don't go there for vibes. You go there to sharpen yourself.
You gonna beat me?
No,
what are
I
we
know what
talking
I'm
about?
gonna do. I know what I'm
So
gonna do.
you gonna erase my name?
I know what I'm going to do.
This 140.
Basically, what I'm trying to let you know
right?
is that boxing ain't going to allow it.
But how boxing not gonna allow it?
It won't. Because you facing me.
Oh shit! I'm so scared. I'm frightened. I'm scared for my life. I'm facing you. That shit don't move me, bro. I can't wait to see you. I've been waiting on this. Yo, I don't know how you don't understand. I've been waiting on this moment forever. Like, it's been years and years for this moment right here. You gave me the opportunity. I appreciate you for that. But come with it. Facts.
This isn't flashy Instagram training or chasing headlines. This is quiet, discipline, high-altitude work. The kind of grind where timing gets sharper and lungs get stronger. When a fighter like Shakur chooses this kind of camp, it tells you exactly what he's preparing for. Not chaos, not ego. Precision, endurance, and control in the later rounds. That altitude training is about making sure that when Teofimo is still explosive.
It's all fun and games, man. We just in here having fun, joking around and letting them get some experience. You know, when you boxing, you gotta box in front of a lot of different people. So being that they in front of a lot of people right now, we kind of gassing it up, making it feel like it's an atmosphere of a fight. So I enjoyed it.
This isn't flashy.
Let me see that.
I feel great. Sprints kind of be getting me right, get my conditioning right. Sometimes in a fight could turn into a sprint. Cause it's like, start the pace fast as hell and then they can't keep up the pace. But the sprints will kind of get you in shape to where once you break down, sometimes you get a second win. Then you get another win. Then you get another win after that. So I did the sprints a lot in a Jamel Herring fight. That's why you seen me fight at a fast pace. And then once I slowed down, I picked it back up and I had all the energy in the world to do it. So
Shakur is still thinking clearly. It's about turning patience into a weapon and conditioning into confidence. While Teofimo talks about dominance and territory, Shakur is stacking invisible advantages. The kind that don't show up in trash talk, but show up when the rounds get uncomfortable. And that's the scary part. When the talking stops, altitude doesn't care how big you are. After talking about Shakur isolating himself in Colorado Springs and preparing for a 12-round chess match, the focus naturally shifts back to New York.
Fight camp going great. We about a month away from fight day. Everything going according to plan. Court look great, man, great. He getting the rounds in. Everything going according to schedule.
We coming.
We coming for the victory. Me as a trainer, I don't train to go the distance. I think that's wear and tear on the body. You put all the work in camp to make the fight night as easy as possible, and that's what he gonna do.
For Teofimo, it's gasoline.
Because Teofimo is at his most dangerous when he's counted out. And this is going to be one of those fights where he's going to be counted out. Because Shakur is looked at by and large as the guy who can dominate boxing in this generation, right? It's just a matter of him getting the opportunity. I myself have felt that he's the guy who could and should be dominating boxing if he gets the right matchups. But bro, this is one of the rare matchups, if not maybe the only matchup, where
He can drift. But when his back is against the wall and the crowd is split, he locks in and does things that don't make sense. Shakur is the opposite. He doesn't need chaos. He needs clarity. He's the fighter who shows up early, stays quiet, and still dominates while others panic. That contrast is exactly why this fight feels different. When Paulie says this might be one of the only real threats to Shakur, it's not disrespect. It's honesty.